The culture of Grace is a really special place. The people who are here because they're very passionate about it. We care very deeply.
Every person that does this work at Grace sees this as more than a job. They care for each and every patient as though it were part of their family, and there's so much authenticity.
Grace Hospice is one of the few nonprofit, faith-based hospices in the Twin Cities. Our vision and our mission is to provide care no matter ability to pay.
We hire for heart here at Grace Hospice, and we can teach the skills, but you can't teach the heart. So having employees that all have this common background and love for people and heart for people makes a huge difference.
We believe that in order to do this work, you need to be kind. Kind to your families, your patients, and kind to each other.
When I came to Grace, it was like I was in a family. Like you are home. When you come to the office, everybody's welcoming. Everybody is there to help.
In order to provide this comprehensive, wonderful care, you can't do it without a team. Aides, nurses, social workers, chaplains, music therapists, massage therapists, volunteers.
One thing that I am extremely passionate about in hospice care is the ability to use music to facilitate meaningful connection between patients and family members. Sarah Van Winkle has recognized the power of music to address physical, emotional, social, and spiritual all at the same time. We do have a higher percentage of music therapists to patients than any other hospice in the Twin Cities.
There's so much more to hospice than medical intervention. There's all those other components too that bring peace and comfort. Grace Hospice does a beautiful job of surrounding our patients and families with love and care.
We get to meet families, get a sense of where they are, what they're feeling, what their life has been, what has brought them up to this point. And we get these little tidbits of stories of how they lived their life. And because of that, we can partner with them, be with their family throughout the dying process.
People want to know that their life has mattered. And when you can connect with somebody at this very sacred time, it validates and reminds them that their life has mattered. And some people haven't had a chance to tell their whole story. And we sit present with them, attentive, with listening ears, and that shows people that they matter.
The privilege of being with someone at their truest moment, the last moment, is one of the great privileges of my life. To be able to be there and to lessen someone's burden as they go through that process so that through some small way, I can help them find their moment of peace. It gives everything purpose.
I just value that moment that I spend with my patient. It just makes my day. I give them that little bit of light.
I realized that my heart's work was in hospice, and I wanted to give all myself for it.
If there's one thing I would want people to know, it's that while death is not necessarily an easy process, it can be very beautiful.
I think so much of society wants to push death to the side, and we don't want to think about what that could be like.
When we embrace it peacefully and when we reach that moment, then it's not something to be afraid of. I think Grace is a place of love, where service is not just a job, it truly is. It's a calling and it's a work of love.
When you look at this team, it just really makes you have faith in humanity. It's such a wonderful group of people and the work they do.